Hey guys, I'm sorry if that was a slightly slow start. My app actually crashed. But I'm happy to be live with all of you guys, back for another live build, and just super excited to talk to you guys. We've got already a bunch of people coming in slowly, but welcome everyone to another fun live stream. One of the nice things is that I actually was able to pick up my last what am I talking about? The last collectible minifigure for the LEGO Ninjago movie. So we've got that to unbox, to open as well. And then I also have got this fun little junior set from the LEGO Ninjago movie. And I actually think this one's going to be pretty good. Not every junior set is my favorite, but I think this one's going to be a nice addition to the collection. So we've got a lot of people coming in, and feel free to leave your questions in the chat. Always happy to take questions throughout. We've got a ton of people saying, hey, hey, hey. And well, welcome everyone. It's super exciting. I'm super excited to have everyone here. So we've got Marcus and Michael and Lightning and Alfonso. Lots of good people in the chat here. But let me know if you guys have any fun questions for us to go over. Michael Tremino asks, how are you? Well, I'm doing just great. Happy to be back with all of you guys. So thank you so much for asking. We've got a lot of people here in the chat saying hi. Well, hey guys, how's it going? Really glad to have you guys here. And why don't we get started with the first minifigure? So here we go. We've got this minifigure, and I am super excited to now finally complete my collection. You guys saw almost all of it in the last stream, but now I have the final one. So I would tell you guys to guess, but I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what's in this one if you guys watched the last stream. So I will go ahead and open this up so we can finish this collection for good. And let me just move this back a touch to make some room. And here it is. Ooh, very cool. So, of course, if you couldn't tell or you didn't remember, it's the Last Shark Army General. And look at this cool piece. How fun. This is like a fun plastic piece. It reminds me of, how many of you guys remember that spider kind of vampire woman from the Monster series? She also came with a couple pieces just like this with her figure. So that's kind of cool. And I'm just punching it off of here. And let's see if we've got any questions in the chat. Feel free to send me a question. All right. Will air jitsu be in the movie is the question. I don't know about air jitsu, but I know that spin jitsu will be in the movie. So, yes. Well, hey to everyone in the chat, and welcome to some of our new subscribers, which is fun. And yeah, so this is the Shark Army General. All right, we've got a question here. Duckman193 asks, have I seen Cole's Quake mech set? And the answer is yes, because I'm always doing research for you guys. So yeah, of course I've seen it. And it looks pretty nice, actually. I'm really excited for it to be a set, but it also could be preliminary kind of images because it came from the art of the LEGO Ninjago, or not the art of, the making of the LEGO Ninjago movie book. And you guys know how I feel about the making of the LEGO Batman movie book. I just loved it. So I can't wait to get my hands on the book. I already have it pre-ordered, but it looks like it went out early to a winner of a contest. And so we're getting a lot of images from the movie and of potential upcoming sets. Leo John Bell asks, have I seen the alternative designs of the ninja? Yeah, so a lot of times in this book, they show you a lot of concept art. So what they could have looked like, what they might look like in other parts of the movie. So lots of things to get excited about. But yeah, I'm not so sure about some of the original designs. I feel like a lot of that was fairly preliminary. And now the designs we have now are the final designs, which I think look really great. So let's go ahead and take a look at this lovely lady. And she looks great. The printing, it has a nice kind of metallic finish to it. There's still some of those details of, you can see like a star there and some other fun details and some scaling down on the legs, which I just think looks amazing. From the back here, you can see this awesome kind of translucent cape and collar piece. But I think everyone's favorite piece is this bubble tee. So very cool. All right, I'm going to set her off to the side, and I'm going to open up the big set. Well, I should not say the big set, but it's bigger than a collectible minifigure. So I actually was able to go ahead and get this set from my local Target store. But I did just see it at the Lego store, I believe, yesterday. So it is at your local Lego stores. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape here. And it was very nice, the people who helped me find the bag that I was missing. So I'm glad I have all my collectible minifigures. So we've got a big old car base here. I don't know if you guys can see this. And this is a very common piece if you built any of the LEGO Juniors line before. And I think there's a second bag trapped in here, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this box to the side and get myself all together. So let's see. Did you see the TV spot where the bubble tea girl says a line? So I assume you're talking about a LEGO Ninjago Movie TV spot. And I haven't seen, I think I may have seen that one, but I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to double check. If you have a link to it, feel free to send it to me. All right. So we got Leo John Bell saying he might go to the store and get some more. Hardy Holmes says that is not a big set. Yeah, no, it's not a big set. I just meant bigger than the poly bag or the minifigure I was opening. And let's go ahead and clear the way for the set. All right. We've got a question here. Crazy Kaiser says, what is my favorite Lego set? So I've answered this question a couple times in previous streams. So I will go ahead and say that my favorite one that I always say is the Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ. But I obviously have lots of other favorites. So I'll pick a new favorite for today. And one of my favorites was the LEGO Ideas. Well, I can't think of words today. The LEGO Ideas Back to the Future DeLorean. I was just super excited to get a set from that movie, and you know, I think the DeLorean has a little bit of has some things that it could be fixed. You know, it's not a perfect set, but I really do like it in general. We've got Mario Power in the chat. What's up, Mario? All right, we've got a question. Winter Studios asks, what's your least favorite LEGO brand that they have around currently? I'm just going to move my camera down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm working on. And my least favorite brand they have around, that's a good question. Maybe I would say Technic, but it's just because it's not my favorite thing. I like system sets, and I really love minifigures. And so since those sets don't come with any minifigures, I tend to not even look at them. The only one I was really interested in was the Porsche. That one was really cool. We've got a question in the chat. Do I have the Beatles Yellow Submarine? And I do. That was a really fun set. It's cool that we even got that as a set. I was kind of surprised, to be honest. So I really liked that. All right, we've got a question here from Marcus Bricks. What do you think about there being a Harry Potter collectible minifigure series, and who do I want to see in it most? So yeah, that's a new rumor that is starting to surface about Harry Potter returning in 2018. And yeah, it's super exciting to potentially get the theme back. I think when the Fantastic Beasts story pack came out for LEGO Dimensions, a lot of people were hoping that we would see a return to the Harry Potter theme. And obviously that didn't happen for Fantastic Beasts. But we do know that the sequel is coming out to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And so it could be a good opportunity for it to return. And I would be really excited for a series. I think that, who do I want to see most? That's a good question. I hope we get some kind of more random characters, like characters that we wouldn't see in sets normally, like more of the teachers and perhaps more of all the members of the Order of the Phoenix, or you know, some of those other kind of more wrong head. This isn't Kai. You know, some of those other kind of fun minor characters that aren't big enough to get into a set. So that's always what I love about collectible minifigure series. All right. What do you think of the new Ninja Gi? So the Gi is like their outfits, their uniforms, and I really like it. It's very cool that they all have some kind of unifying elements, but then there's also some elements that make each ninja unique, which I think is also really nice because each ninja, as we know, is very unique and very different. So I'm glad they were able to kind of bring in some of their own unique style. I think the ninja, besides color, tend to match more on the show, but it looks like they all have more unique styles this time. All right, what do we've got here? We got a question here. What do you think of the preview clip from season 8 from Ninjago? So yeah, I was actually at that panel, so that was really fun. And it was very cool to hear them talk about the show and talk about season 8. And it sounds like it's going to be a really fun season. I loved the clip. It had a really kind of fun style, like this heist that we were watching. And I'm really eager to see what they're going to do with it. So Overall, I'm in. Crazy Kaiser asks, am I planning on getting the Cole Quake mech? So yes, I am definitely planning on getting it. Honestly, I think I've said this in some of my other Ninjago movie videos, like when I was talking about the sets when they were originally being announced. But it's going to be really hard for me to resist not getting all the sets from this movie because the sets honestly just look unbelievable. All right. I feel like it's so funny. Whenever I'm building these sets for you guys, I am always super slow. So, Dark Knight Fan 04 asks, what's my favorite superhero? And my favorite superhero, if you guys know me, I've said this on the stream a few times, but my favorite superhero is Superman. I was a huge fan of him for a long time, especially I especially got into him when I was watching the TV show Smallville. I don't know if any of you guys watch that show. It's on Hulu if you want to watch it, but I was a huge fan of that, and I just love the character. I think he's one of the most iconic superheroes for sure. Let's see. We've got another question here in the chat. Let's see. We've got a question. What's your fave character in the Lego Batman movie? My favorite character is probably Robin. I just think he's super funny. But I think that I loved all the random references. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's a lot of crazy references in the movie. If you have seen it, you'll know. But I really like all those crazy characters, and I really wish we would have gotten some more of those in sets. Let's see. Do you like the Ninjago TV show or movie sets from Lego Star Wars Boy 10? I really like these movie sets. I think that they're really different. You know, I think they're bigger, they're more dynamic. I'm really into them. So I'd say for right now, I'm more into the movie sets. But to be honest, I never really got a lot of the sets from the show. So maybe I'm not the best person to ask, is what I'm wondering. Let's see. What was my favorite villain in the Lego Batman movie? I'll say minifigure wise, I love Harley Quinn, and she was really fun in the movie. I really loved the design for Poison Ivy. I just thought that character came out really nice. So yeah, why don't I say those? Let's see. What if Lego made a huge Wayne Manor set from Dark Knight Fan 04? Yeah, there's a lot of rumors about whether Lego will be coming out with a direct-to-consumer set of a giant Wayne Manor, and the rumors for that have sort of slowed down, so I'm feeling less likely about it, but I certainly wouldn't, count it out. But I would be very excited to get it. I think we've never gotten a true Wayne Manor set. I guess, unless you want to count the classic Batcave, we got a piece of it, but yeah. Let's see. What is your favorite Lego Ninjago movie set from Jake Perlman? My favorite set from the movie is, of course, the Destiny's Bounty. I think that ship just turned out so amazing. It has unbelievable details, some fun references, and yeah, it's great. Let's see. Do I have any of the Last Jedi sets yet from the Brickmaster? Yeah, a lot of people are getting these early. I know they showed up at a couple stores in my area, but they were register locked. So I don't have anything yet. But the only one that I'm super excited about is the BB-8. So that's kind of maybe a top priority one for me. And some of the other ones aren't. They're nice, but they're just not as exciting to me. Let me know what you guys think of the Last Jedi sets. Let's see. We've got some more questions in the chat here. Am I going to get Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and will I do any gameplay videos? I hope to. I think it's really it looks like an amazing game, and I'm loving covering it for the channel from a news standpoint. So I definitely want to get it no matter what. I already have it on pre-order, just to already say that, but I really hope to get it and maybe do some live streams with video gameplay instead of just building. JoeScope5 asks, am I excited for Thor Ragnarok? I'm super excited for Thor Ragnarok. The trailers look hilarious. I think that this movie has a bit of a different tone than the first, so I'm just super excited to see this kind of more funny tone, this, kind of buddy road trip movie that they're promising. I'm super excited. I'm into it. Let's see. All right, we've got the wheels on this car. What is your favorite season of Ninjago? I'd say that my favorite season was the Tournament of Elements. I really liked that one. Or I really liked the Nindroid season, like with Borg Industries and all that. That was also, or what's the Rebooted? That's the one I'm looking for. Those were probably some of my favorites. Let me know your favorites. If you could voice any of the ninjas in the movie, Which one do you think you'd be good for? That's from Caleb Johnson. Well, honestly, I would just be excited to be voicing anyone in a movie. But which one do I think I would be good for? Hmm. Maybe maybe Jay. I think I could play that nervous character pretty well. Or I always, like I said, I always love Zane, so I feel like I would love to be Zane. But I think they did a really knockout job casting the movie so far. There's a lot of really good people in it. So you know what? Maybe we'll leave it to the professionals until I get my chance, until I get super famous. Let's see. We've got a question here. Which new ninja suit from the movie do you like the most? That's a really good question. I really like Kai's suit, to be honest. But I also like Zane's suit because it's kind of one of the more different ones. And then I really like Cole's suit because it has the sleeveless look. And I just think it's kind of it's nice the way it turned out. So maybe those are my top three. Let's see. Winter Studios 12 asks, are you looking forward to Avengers Infinity War and their sets and Black Panther 2 and that movie's sets? Yeah, I'm looking forward to both those movies. I really think Black Panther is going to be amazing. I know a lot of you guys are also excited for Black Panther. So super excited for those movies and just as excited for the sets. Let's see. Do you think there will be a Nexo Knights movie? I do not think there will be a Nexo Knights movie. From what I can tell, the sets don't sell quite as well as the ones for the Ninjago TV show. So I think this was maybe a more natural fit for the first Lego licensed property as a movie. But maybe that's just maybe my opinion. All right, we've got another question here in the chat, and it says, which minifigure is your favorite from this set? I think Kai is probably a slightly better minifigure, but I really love all the Shark Army figures. I just think they're really unique. Interestingly, this one actually doesn't come with the tank that this character normally comes with. So it looks a little bit odd with this big cutout at the back without that tank piece. So that was a bit of a surprise for me. Let's see. Do you think Lego City Undercover will be a movie? That's a good question. I really don't. I'm not sure that Lego City, by that name, will be a movie. I think that there'll be a movie that takes place in a Lego City, like Bricksburg from the Lego movie, the original Lego movie. But I don't know that we'll get that Lego City branding. That's just kind of my opinion. Let's see. What do I think of Meowthra? I'm very curious about Meowthra. I know it seems like a very controversial choice to put such a real life element and put that in the movie, and what does that mean? And is that the real villain, or is Garmadon the real villain? So there's a lot of controversy over all that, but overall, I think it at least is very interesting. And the more interesting choices they make, hopefully the more the movie will turn out to be great. So like I said, I'm super excited to see what that's all about, if that makes sense. All right. We got a question from Grace. Do I remember the kids in the store? Yes, I do remember. So hey, welcome. And let's see, 5M Games, do you think they will make a Lego Star Wars movie? So that's a very good question. I'm very curious about that because I know it would do incredibly well. I think that they wouldn't have trouble making sets for it. They wouldn't have trouble selling tickets to it. The only thing I kind of worry about is I don't think Disney would do it. I just think that they would want too much control over it. Also, what Lego Star Wars story would they tell? I think is the other question. We've got all the main stories for the movies, and I'm kind of curious of whether, what story would they tell? What Lego specific story would they tell in the Star Wars universe? Because, Disney tends to make all their Star Wars material canon to the universe. So I'm kind of curious what they would do. And that's sort of why I'm tempted to say that they wouldn't do anything like that. So as much as I would love it, and I think it would do well, I'm not sure that Disney would let the reins go enough, and I'm not sure that they would let them have enough fun with it. Because I think one of the fun parts about all the Lego movies is that they're super self-aware. They kind of poke fun at all the franchises. Like the Lego Batman movie was maybe one of the best examples that Batman kind of tore apart Batman's secret identity and Batman's crazy gadgets and crazy costumes. So it was kind of a fun play on all those things, and I just don't think that maybe Lego would be allowed to have as much fun. Let's see. Am I excited for season 8? Yeah, super excited for season 8. We've got a few different questions about who my favorite Ninjago movie character is. And I always say that Zane's my favorite ninja. Obviously, we haven't seen too much from him in the trailers, so I'm super eager to see. I think he's gonna have some really funny lines, so I'm super eager to see about that. Let's see. Are you looking forward to Justice League from Protobyte One? Yeah, I'm super excited about Justice League. I think that I'm very interested to see it. I think it could be an interesting, movie. There's a lot of controversy over whether it would be very good or will it kind of, because there's a lot of questions over whether people think that this current DC extended universe in the movie world is they're good. So I'm very curious to see how it does from a box office standpoint. But I think it could be good. Let's see. A couple of you guys are talking about Brent Miller. He's the actor who plays Zane, has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I have seen it, but I haven't checked it out too much, so I can't say that I'm like an expert on his channel or anything like that. So I'm building some missiles for this little car, and I think this car kind of turned out cool. Some nice printed pieces for sure. Would I want a Lego Wild style solo film? I think that could be really interesting. I don't think they'd ever do it because I think that the gang they built for the Lego movie kind of works best together. So I think they would make maybe a Wild style centric Lego movie sequel, but I don't know they would ever do a true solo movie, if that makes sense. All right. So we got a comment here from Dark Knight fan that I'm already almost done, but I do have another bag. So we're not done yet. Space Kitten asks, what's my favorite Lego theme? And my favorite Lego theme is superheroes. So I really like the Marvel superhero sets and the DC superhero sets because I really love the minifigures and the builds are fun. And I grew up being a big superhero fan, and because of all the new movies and such, it's just a great line. Caleb Johnson says, what about a Lego Dimensions movie? And without getting too spoilery, you could probably say that the Lego Batman movie was pretty darn close to a Lego Dimensions movie. But let me know your thoughts. The Doggy Squad says they should make a sequel to to the Batman movie. I think that'd be awesome. Lego Star Wars Boy 10 asks, do I like brickheads? Yeah, I love the brickheads. I think they're kind of random. I mean, they're not for everyone, certainly, but overall, I'm definitely a fan of them, and I've collected all of them thus far. Mr. Misty Eye says they should make a Lego Hamilton set. I know that would be popular, so never rule it out. Have you heard the Lego Movie 2 plot? Yes. So some of the plot details have kind of been released for the Lego Movie 2, not totally through, some sort of like trailer or something like that, but some of it's been, it's been talked about. So overall, I'm super excited. I don't want to get too much into the story for Lego Movie 2 on this stream, just because I know some people are going to be concerned about us talking about spoilers. Let's see. They should make a Batgirl solo movie. Yeah, I think that would be fun, to be honest. What if the boy from the Lego movie is the owner of Meowthra, like it's his cat? Honestly, I think that'd be really nice because it would further tie the worlds together and to remind us that it's all one universe. There's a lot of great Lego movie references in this movie, so it already starts to feel like one universe, but obviously that would be a huge element to really make it all tied together. Crazy Kaiser asks, do you think the ninja's elemental powers will be in the movie? And we already know that it is. Make sure you guys watch my Nia trailer breakdown. That was my most recent trailer breakdown that I did, because she actually shows off elemental powers in the trailer in a couple places. So if you're wondering if they're going to have elemental powers, the answer is yes. And definitely check out my trailer breakdown. Let's see. Let's see. TalkBricks, is the LEGO Ninjago movie coming to Dimensions? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. Obviously, there's been a lot of rumors of its cancellation. So, I think the other element here is that they made a solo game for the LEGO Ninjago movie, which I think is a bit of a sign that LEGO Dimensions might truly be canceled. But I think it also makes it so they're not going to put it into the game because, they already made a whole game for it, so they don't need to put it into the game. Let's see. We've got a comment here that I liked. Star Squid Studio says, I'm always nervous when I buy Lego Junior sets because the adults look at me like I'm too old for it. Listen, people look at me like that even if I buy a not junior set. So I feel like it's not any worse when I buy a junior set, right? Honestly, though, there's been some really good junior sets. Not that the builds or anything are so unbelievably amazing, but they come with exclusive figures. So I feel like if you're a big minifigure collector like me, then you just want all the figures, and it doesn't matter if it comes in a junior set or it comes in a regular set. So at least that's my opinion. We've got a question here. Would I like to see a Steven Universe theme? So I'm actually, I never checked out that show. I know a lot of you guys are super into it. So I know a lot of you guys would like that theme, but I've never really checked out the show. So I can't really say that I would like it or not. Let's see. We've got a comment here. I think they should make a Lego Marvel movie or a Robin solo movie. That's from Quickster 2099. That would be fun. If Dimensions didn't get canceled, what franchise will be in the movie? I'm not sure I understand your question. Would you like a Gravity Falls or Rick and Morty set? Yeah, I mean, all these are like very popular cartoons that I think a ton of people would just love to get sets for. Do you think that Lego will make The Last Jedi video game? You know what? I would normally say no, that they wouldn't make a video game for a solo movie, but they did make one for The Force Awakens, and it was pretty decent. So, you know what? I never say never, but it feels a little soon, especially because The Force Awakens kind of covered a lot of content in that video game. But what do I know? Let's see. They should make a Lego Dark Knight trilogy video game. Yeah, that would be fun. Something more focused on the movies. But I wonder if those movies are a bit too dark for the children, the kind of child audience that they're going for. Who knows? We've got a question here from, what was that, TalkBricks? TalkBricks asks, am I going to buy the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon? So I'm sure a lot of you guys have been following my channel, and you know that I've talked about the news, about the rumors of the Millennium Falcon. There might even be some leaked images of it on the internet, but I really want it. Oh my God, I really, really want it. I really just think that when I didn't get the original Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon, I always felt bad about it. I was like, you're a real fan, you need to get this. Obviously, it's incredibly expensive, which is why I didn't get it to begin with. And this new one's going to be even more expensive. So I definitely want it, though, just in general. I think the Ultimate Collector Series is really great. They've made some amazing builds, some amazing sets. This Falcon, I think, is going to really be something special. So with that in mind, I definitely want to get it. Let's see. If Lego Dimension, let's see. I'm not sure what the question is here. So yeah, earlier someone in the chat also talked about how the new Millennium Falcon is going to be over 7,500 pieces. There's talks of it being over $800. So, I mean, this is not a small set. So it's going to be something, like I said, really special. I mean, it also will be something that not everyone can afford, which is very hard, but I think it's also going to be good. Marvel and DC fan asks, if I wasn't into Lego, would I be into Marvel Legends? So honestly, I do like those action figures. They are pretty cool. And I do have some of the larger prop pieces. Like I got the Iron Man helmet and the Captain America shield. So yeah. Do you think they will add James Bond to Lego Dimensions? I don't. Like I said, we talked a little bit about this in terms of it being potentially canceled. Look at this cool piece. I love this. This is a really neat one. We talked a little bit about, is Lego Dimensions canceled? So that's mostly why I don't think it's going to be added. But even beyond that, I think Mission Impossible kind of fills a very similar role that James Bond does in terms of bringing unique and different franchises into the game. And so I think because they have Mission Impossible, I just don't think they would end up getting James Bond as well. Let's see. Do you think that one of the ninjas will die in the LEGO movie, Ninjago movie? No, I do not. This is a kid's movie, you have to remember. So I don't think that that's going to happen. Do you think LEGO will make a Zelda line? Oh boy, would I love a LEGO Zelda line. I don't know if you guys are playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, but that is such a fun game. It's so sad because I still haven't even finished the game, but it's because whenever I have free time, I make videos for you guys. But I really, really want, really want that to happen. All right, Benjamin makes a good point here, which says Vitruvius died in the Lego movie, but so maybe a character could die. You know what? You make a fair point. They kind of made his death like a big joke. So I think that if somebody does die, maybe it'll get that sort of treatment. Well, we saw that ghost Vitruvius moment. Let's see. Rogue One or The Force Awakens? Definitely The Force Awakens. I loved that movie so much. It just kind of, it was so much all the nostalgia that I love from Star Wars. Do you think they will make Indiana Jones 5 sets for the movie? I I do actually. I do think that that's probably going to happen. We'll see if what I'm kind of hoping is that they'll make like 2 sets for the new movie and then just make some sets from the old movies. Because I think those are going to be the ones that maybe more people will be interested in. That's what happened when they did the Kingdom Skull sorry, the Crystal Kingdom of the Crystal Skull sets. So who knows? But we'll have to see. So guys, this is it. This was a really fast set, so maybe I'll show it off a little bit. Let's see. We've got some more questions here in the chat. They should make a Marvel Spider-Verse minifig series. That would be pretty fun. How do you think Cole's mech will turn out? I think it'll be great. We've seen some images of it, and it already looks really great. And so, yeah, I'm all about Cole's Quake mech. Do you like Lego Deadpool sets? I would love some more Deadpool sets. I don't think they would ever do anything based on the movie, just because the movie is rated R, and their sets are meant for boys like 9 to 13, and so I don't think that we'd ever see it exactly from the movie. But yeah, let's see. When did I start collecting Lego? From Vicky. So I started collecting Lego ever since I was a kid. You can ask my mom. I always wanted Lego for birthdays and using my allowance to buy Lego. So ever since I was quite young, I was into Lego. And I primarily, when I was very young, I remember wanting the Star Wars sets. And I still like the Star Wars sets. But I find that a lot of times the Star Wars sets are just, there's so many of them. I think it's one of the hardest lines to collect in terms of there being so many sets and just it being quite expensive, to be honest. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay all this out to make it look most presentable. All right, I sort of like this. Let's see. So did I see the Infinity War sets? So no one has seen the Infinity War sets to my knowledge. So unless you know something that I don't know. Let's see. Is it true that the Falcon will cost $800? Yeah. We don't have a final price on it, but I would expect it to cost at least $800. There's, in China right now, they're saying that the price there might be more like 850 yen. So that would be, 8,500 yen, which is more like $850. So yeah, we'll see. All right, we've got another question here in the chat. Have I seen the Last Jedi sets from Zilch Productions? Yes, I have seen the Last Jedi sets, and they look pretty nice. Like I said this earlier in the stream, but the only one that I'm like super into is the Ultimate Collector Series BB-8. I just think it looks really fun. It has some really nice features, but the rest of the sets, I feel a little bit are hit or miss, just in my opinion of them. I don't think they're bad sets. I'm just not that excited about them. I'm really excited about the new figures. Like I want the new version of Rey, and I want the new version of Poe, Dameron, and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know. I just don't really love I don't really love it. We'll have to see. We've got some more questions, of course, here in the chat. Do I watch Brick Vault from Lego Star Wars Boy 10? And I do watch Brick Vault. Occasionally, you'll find me in their live streams, too. So if I'm ever there, say hi. Do you know about the Lego Batman movie minifigure series 2 from Building Brick by Brick? So yeah, there also is rumors of a minifigure series 2. I think it's starting to feel less likely to me because I think we're getting most of the figures that we're missing, like Gentleman Ghost and Condiment King are all coming out in future sets. So, there's not too many more that they're missing. So listen, they could find 20 more minifigures to make, but I'd be a little bit surprised. So here, let me put out this figure as well, because this one was from this stream. And then we'll go through some of the minifigures. So here we've got Lloyd. Looks very nice in the Spinjitzu training outfit. Wacky Dude 21 says, which is your favorite Lego minifigure series? That's really hard. I think I'd have to go back and look at all of them because I have a lot of favorite figures, but I forget which series they're from. Do you think Lego will make a Disney series too? I think they'd be silly not to, because that would just sell incredibly well. We've got the little Woo Crew logo. And let's go ahead and see what his other face looks like. So it's the same exact kind of face we've seen a couple times now. What do you think of Lloyd's hairpiece and sword? This is a perfect time to address that question, Dark Knight fan. I really like them. I think the hairpiece looks really fun. It kind of, it's interesting, these hairpieces, because they're kind of like extra curvy and extra crazy, but I really like them. Like when you look at Lloyd's hairpiece next to Kai's hairpiece, you can sort of see they feel very similar. They're both kind of all rounded and extra curvy and wavy. I like them. Let's see. Do you think that we should get the Dimensions boss in LEGO Dimensions? I don't remember his name. Well, if you don't remember his name, then I don't know if I can answer your question properly, but I love LEGO Dimensions for sure. Would you like a LEGO X-Men minifigure series? I think that'd be really fun, but I just don't think we'll ever get it because right now X-Men isn't a priority for Marvel because they don't own the rights to the movies there. And so I just don't think we'd ever see that, at least not anytime soon. Let's see. I'm making a Lego Spies line. That'd be fun. All right. Some other people are saying that Lord Vortek. Yeah, Lord Vortek would be really fun to get as a minifigure, and that was a rumor for a while. But that rumor sort of died down. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to be getting it because we haven't heard anything about it lately. So I would love it, and I think it would be such a cool figure, but I'd be surprised. I would like to see a minifigure line for Star Wars. Yeah, that'd be fun, somebody said in the chat. And that would be fun. But a lot of times when they do the minifigure lines, you run into some issues because certain companies own the licenses to make action figures. And so it sort of goes against the, who has the license to make what. Is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit will be in Lego Disney? Yeah, that'd be a fun, Oswald would be fun for if they made a series too. Let's see. What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? That's a tough question. Probably the original, but maybe Temple of Doom? I don't know. They're all great movies, to be honest. And I own them all. All right. Older DuckTales sets. Yes or no? From Flash and Arrow. DuckTales sets would be kind of funny. They already have that mold for the Donald Duck head, so maybe they could just keep using that, put on different hats. All right. We've got Disney Dan in the chat. What's up, Dan? Are they continuing the Lego Simpsons line or no? There's another rumor about that going around, I know right now. I'm not convinced. I don't think that they'll make another Lego Simpsons line. That's my opinion. Let's see. Saul Williams asks, do I like the Flash TV show? And yeah, I love the Flash TV show. I'm super excited for this next season. And I'm just, I think that I like the direction it's going. I think it's probably my favorite CW show for sure. We got a question. Did I watch the 90s Spider-Man? And I did watch the 90s Spider-Man, and I just found out that it's on Hulu, so I'm super excited. All right. Dan asks, do you, like me, get self-conscious about your hands when you do live builds / unboxings? Yeah, I actually do get a little bit self-conscious. Yeah, I remember right before the last stream, I made sure to cut my nails before it. All right. Do I want to see an Arrowverse minifigure series? Oh, yeah. Do you think they are going to make Mixels again? That's a good question. I know a lot of the reason why they made Mixels was because of that TV show tie-in. So maybe they won't, but I don't know. Let's see. What do you think about Jackie Chan as Wu? Honestly, I think that the movie is so lucky to have Jackie Chan as part of the film. I think he adds a lot of credibility to making an animated movie of this genre. And so, yeah, I definitely agree that he's a huge addition to the movie. Let's see. We've got some other questions. Sorry, the questions go by so fast. Lego Emoji Movie. No, I do not think that's happening. Do you like the old DuckTales or the new DuckTales reboot better? So actually, I haven't even watched the new show yet. So, we'll have to see. But it looks like it's good, and it's got a great voice cast. So I'm really all about them. What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie. Oh, we just got a super chat. Sorry, I'll answer that question. But thank you, brother, from another Bricks. And I'll get to your question in a second. So my favorite movie, so hard to pick one. I love the Back to the Future series, especially 1 and 2. I love so much. I love Harry Potter. I love Lord of the Rings. So I'm really bad about picking favorites. But to go back to my generous super chat question from brother from another Bricks, thank you so much. That's really generous of you. My favorite Lego YouTubers. I really like Brick Vault. I definitely watch all of them. I watch Just Too Good. I watch Jang Bricks. I watch Brick Show. I watch all of them. So I'm definitely a fan of a lot of people. And I definitely, when I was first starting, was trying to make sure that my videos were up to a similar quality as some of the big channels. So yeah, but great question. And thank you so much for your donation. That was really awesome. All right. Crash Bandicoot in LEGO Dimensions. Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's see. Disney Dan asks, what's my favorite Lego gaming website? Maybe Bricks to Life? Who knows? What do you think of the trailer for season 4 of The Flash? Really loving it. Like I said, I'm super eager to see where they go. I'm especially eager to see what happens with Caitlyn's character. And so, yeah. Let's see. We've got some more questions, more Sonic figures. Yeah, I'm all about Sonic the Hedgehog, Lego. That'd be fun. All right, Zilch Productions asks, what do you think of the new voice actor for Lloyd? Yeah, this was a bit of a controversy even when I was at the panel for the TV show. So they were saying that the Lloyd character is actually having a new voice. And so it's going to be played by a man this time instead of a woman. And they're trying to give him an older vibe. So I think overall it's going to add some maturity to the character. And I'm super excited about that. All right, we've got another donation from Brother from Another Brick. And his question is, what Lego set do you regret buying? That's a very good question. The set that I regret buying the most is sets from the Lego Angry Birds line. It's not that they're bad sets, but when I made a news video about the Angry Birds series, you guys really watched it a lot. And so I was like, oh God, everyone on my channel loves the Angry Birds line. I should buy all the Angry Birds sets and I should, do tons of reviews. And those reviews didn't do that well. So I sort of regret buying them all. All right. We got a question here from I Like Bricks. What is a super chat? So a super chat, this is not a plug. You don't have to do this. But a super chat is where you actually can pay money to get your chat to stand out a bit more. So it's kind of like a donation to me and the channel, which obviously I'm incredibly appreciative of. But it's not necessary, but it is a way to get noticed in the chat and a way to support the channel if you're interested in that. Obviously, I would have really appreciated it, but no pressure either way. So we've got some more questions always coming in, and thanks to everyone for sticking around. This is always super fun. I didn't think that this set would be so fast, so I'm glad we can at least hang out for a bit. Do you think that, all right, whoa, so much going on. What did you think of the Lego Chima brand / line? So I do feel like it wasn't my favorite theme. I never really was super into it. Some cool figures for sure and some interesting builds. So who knows? I mean, it wasn't clearly as successful as some of the others, but it was a nice theme. Disney Dan asks, what was in my Ninjago box? Well, you can watch my video, Dan, or you can I can tell you now. I had the City Chase set, the Manta Ray Bomber set, the Fire Mech, the Ice Tank, and the Water Strider. I was like super #blessed. Let's see. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Oh, sorry. It was this in my box. No, this was not in my box. This one I bought from Target. So quick plug for Target. Not a sponsor, but that'd be awesome. Let's see. Do you think Garmadon's coming back in season 8? It's interesting that you asked that. I'm kind of tempted to think that he might, but I also, I'm not sure. I think that certainly there's some people who are following in his influence. And so that could be, his presence will certainly be in the next season, but who knows if it'll be him. We've got a question here from Ryan. Do I like Thomas the Tank Engine? I don't keep up on the show, but growing up, we were big fans. My brother was super into trains, and we had those like wooden train sets, and we had some of those Thomas trains. So yeah. What do I think is the worst Lego Dimensions series? So I'm guessing which theme do I think is the worst? That's a good question. Honestly, I really like most of the themes, and the fact that every theme brings a new adventure world, it's kind of hard to get mad at any one theme. So maybe that's a little bit of a cop-out answer, but oh well. Zilch Productions asks, do I like the Manta Ray Bomber set? Yeah, it's actually a cool set. It's actually the only way to get Cole right now in a small set. Like, obviously, you can get him in the Destiny's Bounty, and you can get him in the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. But if you want to get Cole and you want to not spend a lot of money, then get the Manta Ray Bomber. So that's my plug. Let's see. Which Shark Army warrior do you like the most of the generals? Well, let's bring out some figures. I've got some here. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. All right. So I'm bringing out some of these Shark Army figures just for us to take a look at while we're talking about it. And I really like this black shark figure, the one that's right here. That one's really cool because it kind of has this like melty texture to it. Like everything is kind of dripping. Very cool. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Whoops, sorry. If you had a choice between any Marvel superhero team or DC superhero team being a Lego set, would you choose Fantastic Four or Young Justice? I'm tempted to pick the Fantastic Four only because we've never gotten them in a set, like ever. But we've gotten some of the members of the Teen Titans in sets. So I feel like I'm tempted to say the Fantastic Four, not because I necessarily think that they're better or I like them so much more, but I want to get figures of them. After Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, like a Fantastic Four figure was all I wanted. Let's see. What is my favorite Lego theme from Pudgy 1984? We talked about this a little bit earlier, but my favorite one is definitely superheroes. I love DC superheroes, Marvel superheroes. I'm a huge, huge fan. Do you think Lego will get back any brands they lost to Mega Bloks like SpongeBob? Um, that's a good question. Obviously, they lost SpongeBob, they lost Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of the themes that I don't know if you guys remember that Mega Bloks used to have was Spider-Man. So Lego originally had Spider-Man, and then they lost it to, well, they lost it. They probably gave it up to Mega Bloks, but then they did get it back. So it's not unheard of. Let's see. We've got a comment here. I hope TMNT will return. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be fun. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? We talked about this a little bit earlier, but maybe A New Hope, or maybe I really liked Force Awakens. Do you think Lego will make sets for Toy Story 4? Maybe. I think that the original Toy Story theme probably did okay, not like exceptionally well. So I'm curious, but I would love it. Let's see. We've got some fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets. Hi, do you think the 2018 leaks are good? Yeah, I mean, I really do like a lot of what I saw in the leaks. Obviously, it's a lot of preliminary things I can't talk about, or certainly can't show you. But yeah, I'm super excited for all the sets for 2018, especially Lego Batman movie and some of the new themes like Avengers, Infinity War, and the like. So yeah. Let's see. Would I want to see a CW Flash series? Yeah, I think that'd be really fun in terms of Lego sets. We are getting a Reverse Flash though, just in the normal series. So yeah. Let's see. Do I have a favorite video game? Well, in general, I'm a big like Mario fan. I'm super excited for Mario Odyssey for the Switch. But in terms of Lego video games, I really loved Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, or sorry, Superheroes 1. But my favorite Lego video game is, of course, Lego Dimensions. Let's see. What do you think is better, the movie Ninja or the TV show Ninja? I mean, obviously the TV show Ninja we've gotten to know for so many seasons. These movie Ninja, although they're going to be similar, we don't totally know yet. So I'm going to wait. What are my thoughts on the Battle Pod sets? Yeah, love the Battle Pod sets. I have the Batman one. I don't have yet the Ninjago one, the Friends one, or the Nexo Knights one, but I really do want them. So let me know if you guys are finding any of those. I know maybe you can get them on eBay right now. AWM Lego Films asked what's my favorite Technic set. I don't really own any, and I told everyone earlier that I'm not a huge fan of the line, but I really wanted that Porsche. That one looked awesome, that orange one. Let's see. What's my favorite figure from the Ninjago movie? I really love a lot of the Shark Army figures. Like, I love this octopus figure, this anglerfish figure. I really love the pufferfish head. I think that one's really funny. So, probably Shark Army figures. Let's see. There was a question. I just missed it. Where is it? Okay. Do you think Garmadon will be human at the end of the movie? That's a really good question. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. What Lego movie do you think they're going to make next? Well, we already know that there's a sequel to the Lego Movie 2. We also know that there's a movie called The Billion Brick Race, which is like a race car themed movie. And there might be one more that I'm forgetting. So we already know some of them. All right, AWM Lego Films asked, favorite Ninjago movie set? Mine is Master Falls. That's an interesting favorite, because I definitely feel like that one might be overlooked by a lot of people, but it was a great set. My favorite, though, is the Destiny's Bounty. But if I had to pick a small set favorite, I would probably pick... I really like the City Chase set. I think that's a nice, cheap set. But I love all the Ninja Mech, so definitely... like I said, a lot of people might not be picking up the Water Strider. Pick up the Water Strider. It's great. Sorry, I'm getting a tickle in my throat. How long have I been on YouTube? So I've been on YouTube, it was 2 years in April. So just a little over 2 years. What's my favorite Lego minifigure series? Probably the Lego Batman movie, but like I said, it's hard to pick. Quicksteer 2099 says Lego Back to the Future sets. Yes. More of those. Yes. I think they would make a Lego Star Wars movie from Pudgy 1984. Yeah, I think that it would be a fun movie. I'm just not sure. Which do you prefer, Lego Ninjago or Batman movie? Well, I haven't seen the Ninjago movie, so it's hard to pick, but I really did love the Lego Batman movie. Am I going to do a live stream of the Wave 9 Lego Dimensions packs from Duckman? Maybe. I'm really excited for Wave 9. Could be the last wave, who knows, but very excited to get those figures especially. What is my least favorite Batman set? From the movie? My least favorite set from the movie might be the Scarecrow set, but not the $15 one, the $20 one with the pizza delivery, but it's still a good set. Would I like to see Lego Pirates of the Caribbean movie? That'd be fun. What will my next live stream be? You're already ready for the next one? I'm not sure. I always look for sets that I can build on camera in a short enough amount of time, but I do have one in mind that's a little bit bigger than this one. So, yes. You should do a live stream for Lego video games. A lot of people are saying, please do more live streams. So, Liam, everyone, I will do more live streams. Don't worry, this is not the last one. All right. Next stream should be Master Falls. Actually, I already built it. Oops. So can't do that. Do you think in Ninjago Season 8 poster, the baby, what do I think of it maybe? So he's talking about in the poster for the leaked images, Cole has a baby on his back for Season 8. Very curious about it. I'll say I'm just curious. Do you think they'll use the double torso piece that they use for Garmadon to make a spaceship suit Stitch minifigure? No, I think it's too tall, and that would just look a little silly. Let's see. Do you think that Lego will reboot Harry Potter sets? Yeah, so there's already rumors that that could be happening. Who knows, though, if it's a set? Because a lot of people are saying, is it a set? Is it a minifigure series? So who knows? The Brickmaster 2.0 asks, have you ever watched Good Mythical Morning or Rhett and Link? Yeah, I have watched the show before. Those are really talented, funny guys. Who is my favorite ninja? It always changes, but I think my common one is Zane. I just think he's kind of funny. Do you think we'll get a second wave to the Lego Ninjago movie like we got for Lego Batman movie? Yes, we're definitely getting a second wave for sure of sets. We already know about a lot of them, so super excited. A lot of good things to come, I'm sure. What's my favorite Lego Dimensions theme? I really like a lot of the classic ones like Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. I don't know, I grew up with a lot of those movies, but I also just think that they're such iconic characters. I loved that Doctor Who was included. The Cyberman figure is really fun. So maybe those are some of them. Do I think that Lego Dimensions will come back for Wave 10? Unfortunately, I don't, but I do hope it does. But I'm not feeling super positive. I like Bricks29 says, do I know JangBricks? I do not know JangBricks, and we haven't had any interactions. I've had some interactions with some of the other Lego YouTubers that you guys probably watch, but no, I haven't had any interactions to him. Let's see. What's my top 5 favorite themes? So Lego, Marvel, and DC superheroes. Those are like top 2. I really loved the original like Lego movie theme. I really love this Lego Ninjago movie theme, and Star Wars, of course. So maybe that's 5. Let's see. My next question I'll take, and I'll probably take a few more questions just because it's getting a little bit late. Do I think Lego Ninjago is better now or in 2011? I don't know. Gotta think it only gets better and better. Do you think Lego would get a Halloween theme like Headless Horseman and other iconic spooky tales? I think that's sort of what they tried to do with Scooby-Doo. You know, they had the Monster Hunters theme at one point, but then Scooby-Doo came out around fall of that year. So I sort of feel like doing Scooby-Doo is a better version of a Halloween theme. What's my favorite ninja vehicle? I really like the Fire Mech, and I really loved the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, but I just built the Ice Tank, and that one was actually pretty fun. Let's see. Mustafa Ali says, do a video with JangBricks. I would love to do a video. Let him know that you want him to do a video with me. Let's see. When do you think Infinity War sets will be released? It will be released a couple months before the movie comes out, or maybe a month before the movie comes out. Am I excited for the supposed Millennium Falcon Collector's Ultimate Collector set? Yeah, super excited. I think it's going to look unbelievable. Lego villain minifigure series with different franchise villains. That could be cool. I think a lot of other companies tend to do stuff like that, but Lego likes to keep it all one theme. Sienna asks, do I know Just Too Good? So I don't know him like personally, like we've never met in real life, but I have interacted with him a lot on social media and such. So I would say I know him a tiny, tiny bit. Why can't Lego do Transformers? It's because they don't have that license. It's a lot about which licenses they have. So, let's see. Do another live stream after this. Right after this? What do I think about the 2018 DC superhero sets? Yeah, super excited about those, especially a lot of the figures. Getting figures like Reverse Flash, Killer Frost, Firestorm looks great. So yeah, super excited about those. Let's see. John Cena and Lego Dimensions. Yeah, a lot of John Cena fans. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of questions I've already answered, so that's the only reason why I'm skipping some of these. So, do I think Chima is coming back? No, I don't think. Cecilia asked that question. I don't think that Chima is coming back. No. Have I heard that Lego Harry Potter will get some sets into CMF next year? Yes, I have. Definitely heard that. And I'm excited. I mean, we don't know for certain, but that'd be nice. Do you think Lego will make Mario like Nintendo sets? Oh my God, would I love that. Right now, Kinex has the line for construction sets based on Nintendo. Yeah. That would be awesome. Do I think Garmadon will come back because everyone says he comes back as a baby? Oh, that'd be interesting. All right, let's keep the language clean in the chat, guys. So, I think there was a question, what's my first Ninjago set? And my first Ninjago set was one of the poly bags, because whenever I see a new poly bag, I always grab it, but I don't exactly remember which one. There's a question about the two-piece molds, and I really do like those new two-piece molds. That's pretty fun. All right, do I like Mega Constructs? I'm too big of a fan of Lego, too much of a loyalist. So I think they have some nice things and some great new themes, but I'm too much of a Lego fan. I don't really have a lot. Let's see. I hope that Lego brings Pirates Caribbean to LEGO Dimensions. That would be fun. Like I said, who knows about the future of LEGO Dimensions, though? Do I want the Unikitty show in Dimensions? Yeah, I mean, all these sets would be amazing in Dimensions, because the best thing about Dimensions is that it just was all of the different themes and franchises together. And so it's hard to want to play like just the LEGO Ninjago movie game when I could play as like Jay next to Doctor Who next to, that was always the best thing. Do you think CMF should have a Marvel series with characters like Daredevil and Jessica Jones? Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't made Daredevil in a set. I know they won't make one based on the Netflix series because it's just too dark, but I'm really surprised they haven't made a figure of him yet. Do I watch the Netflix Marvel shows? I do watch them, but I'm super behind, so please don't spoil anything for me. Because I could be watching the Marvel shows, or I can be making videos for you. So you guys decide. Let's see. Do I watch the channel Astonishing Studios? They make awesome Lego candy machines. Yeah, I have seen that channel before. Very cool. All right, I'm going to take a couple more questions. I know Hardy Home, you said, can this never end the live stream? But it's going to end soon. But I'm really glad to have all you guys here. What supervillains or hero would I want to see in a set? Well, I talked about earlier the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer would be really great. I would really love something, like I said, Daredevil themed. I think from the DC side, who would I want? We still haven't gotten a Hawkgirl figure. I mean, not that I'm super into that character, but it seems surprising. Do I have a day job outside of YouTube? Yes, I do have a day job outside of YouTube. So that's why it's hard for me to make videos all day long and to make 10 videos a day. But it'd be fun to make YouTube a full-time thing, but it's hard, you got to be able to pay the bills and buy all this Lego stuff. Let's see. Favorite Zack Snyder DC film so far? I mean, I liked Man of Steel in general, but who knows? Let's see. Do you think Lego will make a Sonic Boom line? No, unfortunately, I don't think so. I think that Sonic in Lego Dimensions might be a one-off, but it would be nice to get more. Do I like Marvel better than Ninjago? I've been a fan of Marvel longer, so maybe I'd have to say yes. Do I watch Ben 10? I don't watch Ben 10, unfortunately. Do you think we'll get a wave 3 for the Ninjago movie? I actually do think that there'll probably be a third wave, just because I think that there's too much stuff that they want to make. All right. I'm going to take one more question. I'll try to pick a good one. Let's see. Sorry, the questions they're going a little bit fast right now, but maybe, yeah, I'm actually not seeing any new questions right now. Maybe it's not coming through. All right, here we go. What is your favorite Lego Marvel superhero set? This is going to be Probably my last question. My favorite Lego Marvel superheroes set. Um, I really liked the Malibu Mansion from Iron Man 3. I thought that was kind of a fun set, but it wouldn't be my favorite. But for some reason, that one came to mind. My favorite might be the Helicarrier. It was just a super fun build. Obviously, it's super expensive though. But anyways, honestly, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. The set didn't take me too long to build, so hope that wasn't it was interesting enough for you guys. But the good news is that you guys were all here. We had a wonderful time. The other good news is that I finally completed the Ninjago Movie minifigure series. So this is the last one that I needed, and I'm all good. And so but yeah, honestly though, this has been so much fun. You guys are the reason why I keep coming back and making more live streams, because hanging out with you guys, getting to talk bricks with you guys is my favorite thing ever. So it's hard because I feel like I want almost every video to be live just because I love hanging out with you guys and your questions are so great. And honestly, also thank you so much to, I think it was Brother from Another Brick, who gave me 2 super chat donations today. That was honestly unbelievable. And so thank you so much if he's still in the video. But be sure, guys, we're almost at the end of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vixen minifigure giveaway. So definitely check that out before you guys go. But I'll have more videos to come and lots of other good stuff this week. I've already got a ton of stuff planned. So stay tuned for all that. Be sure to subscribe and enter the giveaway, because the winner's going to be picked, I believe, this week. So make sure you guys get your entries in now. Anyway, thank you so much. You guys are honestly the best, and I have the best subscribers ever. So if you want to enter the giveaway, I think there was a question. Check out in the description of all my other videos. I'll add it to the description of this video once I'm done. But you can enter there, or it's on my Instagram. So anyway, see you guys later. This has been super fun, and we'll all talk bricks again soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye.